And then in control mirrors, a lot of it comes down to fatigue, and you can't control how many cards you draw. Sometimes you draw too many cards and you lose the fatigue. It's very, very common that you draw a decent amount of cards from Yogg. Might actually do this. Fireball, War Mental, both good. Coin makes me more want to do this as well. I can straight coin a 4-drop. I don't know what the best deck to climb is right now. Maybe Hunter. Most common, I think.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
Counterspell's okay, but coining this out kind of ruins my curve. Probably not too impactful. I can ping it though, turns into 5/6 for 7 mana though. I feel like it's like a last thing. It's like if the game comes down to a grindy game, I'll eventually be able to play it, but I'm not in any hurry to play something like Urubashi Berserker. Went for cards, maybe needed. Looks like you needed cards. If you had a lot of good cards, you'd go for mana and then combo out like Violet Teacher stuff. This is certainly a risky line by him to pass his turn 5 here. Because now I'm pulling ahead. Counterspell's pretty good. Mirror Image is kind of okay. I can play it with the Gurubash next turn. It'd be better if I had AoE for Mirror Image.
Interesting.
Because I can image, force him to waste some time into attacking images then. As he plays more minions together, I can Flame Strike, Blizzard, Frost Nova. I mean, Pyroblast looks pretty good. Alex Drozda, a lot of burn. I just don't have any ice blocks for that line.
Don't get complacent. Get back.
I think I have maybe too much damage to pass up the Pyro. Especially with the board control I have, like the tempo. Let's see, this gives me 22 damage for my hand.
I want to cast a spell. Get back.
There's no timing for Counterspell, really. It's just I'll play when I have extra stuff. I don't think Counterspell will ever really be stronger than playing like minions here. Like Druid always has stuff like Innervate, Wild Growth. It's not like really any timing you're doing with Counterspell, I guess. I'll just simply play it when I have extra mana.
Spells are fun. So get back.
I could see Counterspell being better. Okay, so Ping is definitely better than AI. I don't really need to, like I have an 8-drop, 9-drop. I have control cards. Definitely don't like AI, but maybe Counterspell is better than pinging it. Thing is, it's just I kind of like pinging it. It's 3 more damage, and not only that, like if it also snowballs, right? Because he loses up its then ping it go at 8, it keeps growing. Good thing I have Shatter. It's 4 mana. Let's combo that with Counterspell.
Perhaps.
spells are so fun.
Think I'd rather give up 2 damage to keep my 1/1 alive? I even have a counter spell for swipe. I don't even think it matters for swipe that much, but...
Behold the rage of the Firelands!
Might shift my focus this game into control, because he uses Malagos when condition. So instead of trying to kill him here, Frostful Pink Trade, that's, let's see, 5 more mana left this turn. I'm not in a hurry to play Even Watcher. I don't really play Ice Block this turn. I like drawing more, because I don't have AoE right now. If I'm playing control game, one of the ways I can lose is via Teacher combos with Power of the Wild. I really want to get my Frost Novas and Blizzards. I have like plenty of other things to do that don't involve Avian Watcher next turn. Like Alex Strauss and Ragnar's. Probably rag that. Or try at least. Pretty tempting to play Emperor too. Because once I play Emperor, I can do more things at once. I'm trying to think though. Emperor Ice Block. Rag costs 7. Alex 8. I can do Alex with Nova together. Let's try Rag first. Could see myself pinging this to 4 for Flame Strike. That way, if he plays Violet Teacher, I can ping Violet Teacher Flame Strike. But I mean, a lot of the time, he would maybe trade in his Baron Geddon for my guy if I miss. And I killed Baron Geddon sometimes. Sorry, he's 2 Mulches. I feel like both of them from Raven Idol, though. He has 5 armor. Let's see. Frost Nova Alex Strauss, what happens? He has, what, 20 life?
Interesting.
I hit him. I do 11 from hand. I'm 1 off lethal like that. I guess he has hero power, too. I think it might make more sense for me to Frost him with Doomsayer. Because Druids just have such an expensive time with this Doomsayer. I'm like wasting the Frost Nova in a way. But... the Frost Nova draws out enough burn on it where it's kind of worth it. Secret, 2 Pally ones. It's hard to take more damage, is the problem here. Let's start with the monkey. We already have an ice block down, right? 2 of them has a lot of diminishing returns. I should like the torch. That's weird. Didn't that have a death rattle? I thought that one had a... Oh, it's Infest. Okay, okay. For some reason, I thought it was Soul of the Forest. I haven't been cycling my Blood Mage because I've always had stuff to do. I don't need to cycle it. And it's like discounted by Emperor and Flame Strike discounted. Might want to AoE for 5. I really want to save on Flame Strike. But getting second Ice Block is kind of nice here. Because I can Flame Strike Ice Block Alex the next turn. It's time to play Blood Mage here. I used my Flame Strike already, and at this point I don't have other AoE cards like Flame Strike and Blizzard in my hand, so it makes more sense to cycle the Blood Mage now. It's like what bunch? I saw like some random cards. I feel like he must have gotten a decent amount of stuff from Infest, right? Oh, Burgle. It's only 5 more cards. I doubt he has Valid Teachers in his deck. Feels like he had a lot of. It's like a Ramp Druid. It's a Yogg Ramp Druid, not necessarily a.
I bring life.
Not necessarily a token druid, it's for like Geddon and Ragnaros. Lots of big minions. He does have Moonfire Living Roots though. I can probably narrow down his cards soon. Like one more Living Roots, one more Moonfire. That's a lot of damage still. I guess somebody even dies turn. Living Roots Moonfire is 5 right now, 6 with this.
Spectacular.
I just want to get down one barrier here. I have 2 barriers. Takes a while to get the barrier value. Plus, I just want to guarantee that one of the barrier goes off so I don't get just burned out from 9. This is whatever. I mean, he can suicide it in though. It's not a not really a downside for him either though. 4-7-6-6. Not too worried about Gadgetzan, it's 1 more card. I mean, it's a downside. He'd probably suicides it before casting a spell, but can't really not play a minion. No more secret for my other watcher. We'll see. I'll just play Monkey it for a taunt. You played a control game. One of the hard parts. I was thinking so good this game, but he got a lot of like value from Yogg. Since we're going for the full grind out, all 30 cards, him actually getting value from Yogg is not that great news for us. So he got, I think, Infest, and he got Burgle. It's got a lot of extra value from this deck. Probably don't care too much about Millhouse here. It's not about mana, right? It's about what cards he has. It doesn't really matter if his stuff costs 0.
Prepare to face the mighty storm.
I can.
Probably like Innervate. I know there's some reason, and I don't know how much it applies though to play. Like it might be okay to play Ice Block even if I'm gonna lose the Ice Block.
Let the games begin.
Like part of it, I think is like Warrior doesn't, other than Rag, which I died to anyways. Most of their stuff is like is not burned, so you can actually just play block and then play barrier after, even if you lose your block, and barrier could still save you because they don't really have cards like Swipe and Eviscerate. But like there's still reasons to play Ice Barrier first. Like if they flood enough, Ice Block can save you from any amount of damage, whereas that's not true with Barrier. I like going for Effigy into Watermental. Looks like a pretty good curve. It's still a 2-drop, not a 1-drop. You can play AI here because my minion doesn't die. I think this is better still. That's not even that bad if he kills it and gets me a 2-drop. Because then he's just pull ahead in tempo. Because I have minions follow up here. I could Brand Bow and Book next turn or Watermental.
Pay attention, class.
I am ready to learn. I am ready to learn. I am ready to learn.
Pretty scary. After Nourish, very likely has more cards to snowball. Even with Blood Mage, we can't kill both the Drake and the Violet Teacher. One thing I can do is just kill the Violet Teacher, leave up the Drake. Something like AI Frostbolt. Looks pretty good, actually. Thing is, like, Avian Watcher is pretty good with Effigy, but attacking here, Avian Watcher, problem is, like, cards like Power of the Wild would just give him so much value. I'll also lose my Secret next turn if I play AI Frostbolt, because my Effigy would probably proc, and then I don't have it for Watcher. This way I might get like a better Effigy on a 5 instead of a 4. I get the activation, get to spend my mana better. If you think about AI being a 0 tempo play, then I'm really only spending 2 mana on turn 5.
I am ready to learn.
I think it works out to be kind of close though.
I am ready to learn.
Just because Violet Teacher's so good to leave up for him, but...
I am ready to learn.
Likely it's worked out better. Got 3 tokens from Call of the Wild, or from Violet Teacher. 3 more, that is, but 3 tokens is probably worth more, or worth less than the suboptimal moves that I would have had to do. Play some minions. Brand trades very well here. 2-4 against a bunch of 2-1s. Or 2-2s.
You want to cast a spell?
Might even decide to play Doomsayer this turn. I don't die to 1 Savage Roar, but I die to Savage Roar and anything else. that he could cast in the same turn for damage. Savager's 10, 18.
I wonder.
Doomsayer saves me 8 damage and keeps alive my brand for some tempo. And it'll be a nice card to have later too. I can actually clear a large amount of his board here. So I think it makes more sense for me not to play AI this turn.
We hunger for vengeance.
Wait, how do I have a torch? Oh, from the book.
So fun.
I get the spell power, like the Manic Save from Blood Mage. And if I like do AI and then default to Blood Mage Frostbolt next turn, the Arcane Giant's still 4. I might have the Frostbolt Ping, save, like wasting me 2 more mana. I could set up for a Flame Strike that way though, but I feel like I don't know if I want to pigeonhole myself into a Flame Strike too, considering I kind of am even on board now. Feels more hopeless. I like going for setting up AoE. I have to play this game as a control game again. My goal is to survive all 30 cards. He has Fandral, one more Violet Teacher, one more Arcane Giant Yogg-Saron. As well as probably decent amount of support spells.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
I like pinging this guy because if you Power the Wilds, it's still at 4 for Flame Strike. Or I could Blizzard ping it this way as well. So it looks like he's trying to cycle. He could just Hero Power instead of Wrath. This means that he's what, setting for bigger Yogg, or he wants to get to the end of his deck. Maybe he doesn't have Fandral Violet Teacher like bottom of his deck. Wanted to draw into more threats faster. Yeah, now he has another swipe. Both Wraths are gone. Another swipe, another Living Roots. Might have to save this polyboard for the giant. Blizzard Flame Strike looks better than Flame Strike here. Actually, I'm not sure the more I think about it. Because I'm leaving up Emperor, that's kind of weird. He could also be Malygos. I don't have block yet, there's not much I can do to play around Malygos. Yeah, leaving up Emperor 2 turns. If it wasn't Emperor, I would definitely go ahead and Blizzard, ping Doomsayer, ping the Azure Drake, so I'd leave up like a 5-3 against, a frozen 5-3 against Doomsayer. Looks pretty good, but probably not Emperor.
Pay attention, class.
Because Blizzard's, or Flame Strike's worth more. Like, Flame Strike can clear Violet Teacher stuff better. I could Blizzard and Doomsayer to try to clear that, but I don't think my Doomsayer is surviving, that's why. That's a good top deck. I actually have a Polybore Blizzard Frostbolt, but then I don't combine Blizzard with Doomsayer, kind of weird. Like 1 mana off? Let's see. I can Flame Strike here, Frostbolt ping, if I kill this, leave this one. Flame Strike, ping Frostbolt, leave it 8-1. Kind of same thing though, right? If I like same reasoning as last turn.
Interesting.
Because I can clear out tokens better with Flame Strike. So I use both Fire Teachers. I like the Smith better. Even if he does Power the Well this too, I can Blizzard Doomsayer would probably be at the mulch, but I'm dead.
Go play.